right into this world all alone. You gotta take your soul, you're on your own.
Look, we're leaving last season, and you are
Screwing up again. I'm screwing up again.
but yeah, and heartbroken at the same time for the things you've done and where things are going. Just because of not only your family itself with Clay, but also the blood on your hands. Can you speak how you come into this season?
Yeah, it's pretty epic this year.
Yeah.
Like you said, I screwed up. Tig screwed up again, taking out the wrong girl. Accident. He's done that a few times. He shoots first. He asks questions later. Tig's the soldier. He's ripped the Sergeant at Arms patch off for what he's done all season last year, lying to me, beating up Gemma. I can't handle that crap. So I'm done with him right now, it seems. Charlie's the new president now, is Jax. It's weird in the chapel now, boys. When you see this season, when we come into the chapel, Jax is up there. I'm not the Sergeant at Arms anymore. He's on the run. Opie's on the run. Where's Clay? Is he going to die? Is he out of the hospital? It's so bizarre in the chapel. So what happens with Tig is he's off the leash. I've said this a lot today. He's off the leash. There's no more leash on me. I am completely in the Brotherhood, but I'm solo. I am completely gonzo. And the repercussions of what happened last year play out early. You'll see it when you see the season, and it's absolutely riveting, dramatic time for him.
Is he going to, as he breaks down, is he going to keep falling down and making more things that the club and Sam Crow has to deal with?
We're not sure, right? That's the genius of Kurt Sutter. Kurt Sutter has this amazing ability when he writes this show to always leave people hanging. I mean, Theo said it earlier, every script is like a little movie. Now that we're on the other side of the mountain, we're wrapping this series up now in 2 or 3 years, and Sutter's doing a brilliant job of every show is so epic in its own 40 minutes that you just go, there's another movie. And the next week it's another. I mean, we just keep all these lies and all the shit that we're doing, and if you start dealing with coke and guns and lies and conceit, even with love, shit has to play out, and it does play out, and it's starting to now, and it's not stopping anytime soon.
How much breakage do you have to get before you join Bobby Elvis on stage with your own act?
Bobby Elvis. No one can compete with Bobby. You just hope to just follow his play a little bit. There's my wife right there. She's very pretty this morning. I love Perlman. I flat out love that guy. He's just one of my favorite actors.
With him, and he's got
love him.
Toro, we were talking to him. He loves him as well.
Love him to death. I really do.
Now we're coming to not only you, but Gemma and Juice and people who are keeping secrets. Do you almost go nomad in some senses, or are you just in the thick of it boiling?
No, I don't go. Tig doesn't go nomad. He's very part of the club. It's just that all his affiliations have been broken. He's feeling the absolute weight of what happened last year with killing that Damon Pope's daughter. How does he deal with that? Clay's life or death. We find out Clay's been lying to me. I mean, and yet Jax needs to be the true president, so I have to be loyal to him. I mean, there's a lot to play. And I love that. As an actor, that's what we die for. No pun intended, but that's really what we die for, is to have those weighty things on your head. I always remember season 1, quick little analogy with Opie. I've been tasked to kill Opie. He's been lying to the club. He sold the club out, and I'm going to kill Opie. And the day I'm going to do that at that warehouse, I see these dolls. And Sutter wrote this brilliant thing where Tig gets freaked out at dolls, right? So here's this humor with the painful, I'm going to shoot Opie, and Sutter does that all the time. There's so much to play. I love it.
Well, the other thing I was going to ask is, in the same thought, your daughter comes into town, and you kind of turn the fatherly blind eye to help her.
Yeah.
Do we see any more of
your
daughter in this season? Yeah.
We see that at the end of last season, don't we? Yeah, we'll see, man. I got 2 daughters, and I hope that comes into play a little bit. You never know with Kurt, but I enjoyed that last year. Rachel was amazing, and it was really fun to show that side of Tig with his daughter, pulling the wool over his eyes, even though it's happening. He doesn't give a shit. He's going to give her the $12,000 and hug her. He's not been a very good father at all, right? That's pretty obvious. But he does love her, and probably loves Fawn too. even with their crazy mothers. So we'll see how that plays out.
Sir, thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
It's a pleasure.
See ya.
Look forward to next season.